You know, I follow the philosophy that life doesn't need to be so strict in what we're doing. So for example, with our workout, I've certainly modified a lot of this because I want to just work out at home. You've heard me say that in the past. Today's no different. In fact, I'm modifying just a little bit more today. In Superset 1, we've got chest and back. I'm going a little bit lighter weight, but I'm going with a heavier band. A little bit of a modification there. The other part of that superset with our back, I think last time I was doing pull-ups with my TRX system. Today I'm going with a little bit lighter of a weight, and I'm going to do a row, so a leaning row, and I'm going lighter because I'm going to try and get my hands out a little bit wider. We'll see how that works out. We don't need to be so strict in what we're doing. If one particular exercise that I'm doing doesn't necessarily fit for you because it hurts, it's tweaking something the wrong way, modify it. The other day I was trying to do the lunges, and if you watch this video, when I went forward, because my left toe's been bothering me, I can't bend that toe. I had to turn my foot out. So when I did my lunge, I was really struggling with that. I did that on round 1 during that workout, but then after I finished the video and I went back and I did rounds 2 and 3, rather than doing a lunge, I adjusted for that day. Again, toes bother me. I can't bend that very well right now. So rather than doing that lunge, I just did a squat and the dumbbell curls, rather than a lunge with a dumbbell curl. Modify this for what works for you. It doesn't need to be so strict, as I said. I'm gonna get started here. 3 supersets, 10 reps each. Up first, chest and back. Set 2, bis and tris. Set 3, legs and abs. We got dumbbell band fly, or a fly of some sort. There are a variety of ways to do that. This is what's working for me. I'm gonna grab my weights. We're gonna get started. We're down. Here we go. All right, set 2, or second half of that superset. As I said, I'm gonna do a row, lighter weight, try and go a little wider. You know what? I'm gonna turn my music up just a touch. The other thing I tried to do there was slow down a little bit. You've got a 20-second rest in between these supersets. Up next, bis and tris. I pointed out the other day with the biceps, when you're curling up, you can keep those wrists back a little bit. You can get a little bit more of a squeeze at the top, as opposed to curling it in, which we tend to do, because then you stop sooner, because the weights are closer to your face. Bring them back, get that little extra squeeze there. Again, with doing that, it makes the exercise harder. I've lightened the weight today. Let's keep going. All right, second half, tricep kickbacks. Lightening this one up. And I'm going to slow this one down as well. We don't always have to do the exercise the same way every time. It's good to mix it up, even with just doing the same exercise. Lighter weights, slower reps, a little bit more of a squeeze. Definitely feeling that more in the tricep, even with the lighter weight today. All right, leg curls, leg layovers. Working the hamstrings, take care of those hamstrings. Strengthen those hamstrings, otherwise your lower back tends to take over if your hamstrings are not strong enough. I'm going to stick with this exercise with the basketball that I've done. Back of the ankles on the ball. We're going to lift the butt up, pull it in. 10 reps, here we go. All right, right into our leg layovers. That's 2. That's 3. 4. One more. That's the end of round 1. When you do those leg layovers, something I tried last week on rounds 2 and 3, or however many rounds I did, I think it was 3 I got last week. Rather than keeping my hands up to the side, if you want to make those a little more challenging, bring your hands up, maintain that balance. It certainly engages the core as opposed to stabilizing yourself with your hands out. Again, do what works for you. That's the end of round 1. You've got 3 to 5 rounds you're going to get today. Check it off. Keep going. When you get done with your rounds, remember, stretch, guys. Even if you just take a couple of minutes and do just a little bit of stretching, take care of those muscles so you can keep going. So we're in it for the long haul. We'll see you next time. I'm back up with our chest and back. Take care.